So I'm chatting this morning with the lovely Claire Sweeney. Claire, thank you very much for your time today.
Oh, my pleasure.
And I'm chatting with you today because you've just started the brand new UK tour of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which is coming to the Birmingham Hippodrome next month. So how's that been? How's the show going for you?
It's great. I opened 3 weeks ago in Cardiff, and I'm so thrilled to be part of it. It's such a big success. It's sold out everywhere we go, and people are loving it. So it's wonderful.
And it's a great cast. I mean, as well as yourself, you've got the likes of Lee Mead, Phil Jupitus has just started. So
really good cast, yeah. Really good people in it.
And that must be exciting for yourself whenever you get to step into a project, knowing you're going to be working with a cast of that calibre.
With good people, yeah. It's a great lineup, yeah. It's everyone on the show is wonderful. The boys who play the spies, Sam and Scott, and the child catcher Bachelor, really talented, brilliant people.
And it's a long tour, isn't it? So that you've got quite a few cast changes here and there. Am I right in saying you started earlier this month with Sean Williamson as the Baron?
Yeah, I started with Sean Williamson, and Sean's gone now, and I'm with Phil Jupitus.
How is that for you as an actress? Does it bring a new dynamic or a new energy to the process when you get...
It completely changes it, completely. I mean, Phil is so different to Sean, so different. And it's a totally different thing, yeah.
Fantastic. Now, going on to your role in particular, you're playing the villainous Baroness Bomburst, and it's been quite a run of villains for you lately, hasn't it? After having just played Velma in Hairspray. So, is it more fun playing the villains?
Oh gosh, yeah, so much more fun. It's so much. I just played the villain in Hairspray as well. Yeah. It's so much more fun.
And I loved your Velma in Hairspray. If anyone listened...
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. I saw it in Birmingham. It was fantastic. And if anyone listening missed Claire in Hairspray, it was absolutely hilarious. By the end, during You Can't Stop the Beat, you were crawling along the floor and throwing yourself around. That must have been a lot of fun.
Throwing myself in the audience, it was great.
So, getting back to Bomburst herself, she's not a fan of children. To put it lightly.
No, she hates them.
Yeah, so how was that for you to play as someone who has, in the past couple of years, become a mum for the first time? Do you think
it's really funny because it's so ironic to see a new mum who adores children. It makes me howl, she can't even say the word. It's really, really funny. It's just the polar opposite of me, which is great.
Yeah. And I only ask that because my sister's just given birth to twin boys, and I have to say, sometimes when I go around there and they're screaming at the top of their lungs, I do catch glimpses of Baroness Bomburst in her, I have to say.
Funny.
Now, I did hear that not long after your son Jackson was born, you were actually looking after him in full genie get-up because... you were in Panto at the time, is that right?
Well, yeah, I mean, God love him. When he was 9 weeks old, he was getting breastfed by a genie. Poor little fella. He's seen all kinds of things, but he's always been with his mummy. So as long as he's with his mummy, he's happy.
Fantastic. And how's he taken to you as the Baroness?
Yeah, well, he's seen the show and he loved it. He really loved it. And, I made sure he got used to... I wear a red wig, so I made sure he got used to seeing me in the red wig. So when I came on stage, he knew it was me.
And saying you've taken your son, it is a real family favourite, isn't it? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's one of the real...
It really is,
one of the real staples. And what do you think it is about it that's made it so enduring?
It's just a beautiful story. It's about relationships, and the car really is the glue that brings everybody together.
Yeah.
It's just about people, relationships, and the children are beautiful in it. People fall in love with the car. The songs, the score is wonderful. It's just a beautiful, beautiful story with a great score.
Fantastic. And as I mentioned at the start, it's returning to the Hippodrome next month for the first time in a decade, actually. So what can audiences, whether they're familiar with the show or not, what can they expect from this particular production?
It's wonderful. It's magical. It made me cry when I watched it. It was so beautiful. So it's just a magical show for all ages.
And it's really one of the big lavish productions on tour at the moment, isn't it? It looks stunning from what I've seen of it.
It really does, yeah.
Okay, and just to end, I always like to ask this question. You yourself, you've had a very varied and a very successful career on the stage. You've done shows like Chicago, Guys and Dolls, Legally Blonde. But are there still any particular dream roles or productions out there that you would love to play or be part of?
Yeah, I'd love to do Blood Brothers. I've never done it.
Fantastic. Yeah,
I'd
love
to
that
do
show.
that, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Claire, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you this morning. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to do so.
Bye, love.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so that was the lovely Claire Sweeney. She'll be starring in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang at the Birmingham Hippodrome from Wednesday the 7th to Sunday the 18th of September. As I said, she'll be in that with the likes of Lee Mead, Phil Jupitus and Carrie Hope Fletcher, and it looks like it's going to be a fantastic production. If you want to get your tickets to go and see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang for you and the family, you can book online at www.birminghamhippodrome.com, or you can call the box office directly on 0844 338 5000. And I'll be reviewing the show and also chatting to some more of its cast members when it comes to the Birmingham Hippodrome next month.